So the temperatures start to heat up this week. It's time to put on the life jacket and hit the water.
Ashley Williams is live at the Sac State Aquatic Center this morning, checking out the summer camp teaching kids all about boating safety. Hey, Ashley.
Yes, hello guys. We're talking about 240 kiddos. They just got dropped off. They're now in their groups. I'm in the circle of the guppies, and I'm concerned because I just kneeled. I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to get back up. But you know what? That's something you'll worry about when you're almost 40. How old are you?
7.
Okay. What's your name?
Juliana.
Julia. Are you excited about this summer camp?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why.
Because I get to go boating.
You get to go boating. And what about you? What's your name?
Dylan.
Dylan. And why are you excited?
Because I get to go boating.
They get to go boating. Does anybody else want to tell me why they're excited? Tell me why you're excited.
Because I love the water.
You love the water. What about you?
I like going canoeing.
Okay, so that's a perfect segue. Yes, they love the water. They want to go canoeing, but it really is all about boating safety. I want to bring in Emily. Emily, initially I wanted to just kind of come out to the Sac State Aquatic Center and just remind people at home, now that summer is here, there's so much to do here. And then I kind of forgot summer camp was actually happening, so this is perfect. Tell us a little bit about the camp.
We offer boating safety camp to ages 7 through 17 throughout the summer. We start with Hello Summer Camp in early June and end in mid-August with So Long Summer. And it's just a great way for kids in the Sacramento area and even out on the outskirts of it to come in, freshen up their water skills, but also learn more about water and boating safety. We offer kayaking, canoeing, windsurfing, and sailing. We also teach them how to capsize their boat and when to uncaps it, which is just a great way for them to come out, take their parents out. We offer Parents' Night every Thursday, and they get to teach their parents how to properly fit a life jacket and how to just go boating out on the water in a safe way.
All right, I want to walk this direction. Tell me your name again. Ashton is holding this life jacket here. Should we fit somebody? I'm kind of putting you on the spot right now. How about we fit? Yeah, do you want to do that?
Who am I fitting?
All right, who should we fit for this life jacket? You?
Calvin?
Calvin is it. Calvin, as you do this, Ashton, tell us what we're seeing.
Awesome. So this is our handy dandy life jacket.
Okay.
So we are going to slide it on each of our patrons.
All right.
Put it through each side. I'm going to first ask if I am allowed to help and assist the patron.
Okay.
Awesome. So can I help you, Calvin?
Yes.
Awesome.
He said
so
yes.
I am going to first buckle each buckle, and then I'm going to spin you around and make sure that we have everything. See how these kind of tuck under? We want to make sure that each of these are properly fitted. I'm going to snug it down.
There it is.
And then we're going to flip you back around, and I'm going to tighten it up for you. Awesome.
Is that feeling nice and snug?
Yep.
All right.
And the check we do to see if it feels snug is you're going to put your thumbs under your shoulder straps, and you're going to pull it up towards your ears. And that's
And it's a perfect fit. How do you feel?
Good.
All right, you have that Giants hat on. Did you watch any games this weekend?
Yes.
You did. Did you go to a game?
No.
No.
I
All right.
wish.
So you wish. All right. Tell everybody at home why you're excited for this camp today.
Because the best part is I get to go sailing,
Yeah.
but the water is freezing cold. And
So you want to get into the freezing cold water?
Yeah.
All right.
I do.
All right.
And yeah.
All right. What about you? Tell me your name.
Sloan.
Hi, Sloan. How old are you?
I'm 9.
I like your hat.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. You got dropped off this morning, and you're looking forward to doing what?
I'm looking forward to going kayaking
Okay.
and sailing.
There we go. High five. So we have kayaking, we have canoeing, we have sailing, we have everything. Thank you so much. Ashton, thank you. Really fast, Emily, if people want to get more information on the summer camp, I do know there's a wait list right now, but if there is an opportunity to get involved, how can I do so?
You can contact our front office. We also have a website, www.Sacramento State Aquatic Center. On there, you get access and information on everything we offer. We are open to the public, which is a great way for people to come out, enjoy the summer and what we have to offer. Also for Sac State students, great way to come out with your friends. So, yes, come out. It's a great place.
It is.
Great way to get to know your community.
Love that. Okay, so coming up next hour, guys, we will hit the water and talk more about what you at home can do here at the Sac State Aquatic Center. Hey, Guppies, I fear I have bored you all. So let's stand up. Can we stand up really fast? Let's get that blood moving.
You done bored the
They're like, when is this live shot gonna be over?
Lady, stop talking.
Let's say hi, Courtney. Really loud. Hi, Courtney.
Hi,
John.
babies.
Hi,
Noticeably
Tracy.
less enthusiastic.
Okay, and then we're gonna be super loud as the guppies, so everybody else over there gets jealous that we're having more fun than them. Can we do that? Yeah. All right, really loud. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! I fear they're still bored. That's fine. Back to you.
Yeah.
They're not bored for the camp. I bored them.
It's okay,
They're
Auntie
like,
Ashley.
this is not.
Yeah, no, we got it.
I did ask them earlier. I said, do you guys watch Good Day Sacramento? They were like, no.
Like, no. Wait.
Okay.
No.
He said, who? Wait, what'd you say?
Who does?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Who does as a kid?
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell them about our TikTok. Maybe that'll.
I feel like we need to
TikTok?
cut our losses at this point.
We have
should
TikTok.
just wrap this up.
You're making
Goodbye.
it worse.
Let me just toss it
Making
back
it
to you.
worse.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thanks, Ash.
Hello, fellow young people.
Back to Good Day Sacramento. Summertime in full swing, baby, at the Sac State Aquatic Center this morning. Really, we're showing you guys at home all the things you guys could do this summer at the Aquatic Center. But also, simultaneously, there's a kids camp going on all about boating safety, water safety. But you see these life jackets. That's most important. Tell me your name.
Allison.
And?
Karina.
All right, so part of this camp, guys, it's important that they will have these on the entire time. You guys want to jump in? All right, jump in. We're going to see the two. Jump in. 1, 2, 3, jump. Oh, that's some cold water. Hands up. Once they start treading water, the hands up, really proving that they can float again. Water safety, those life jackets can be the biggest game changer when staying safe on the water. So coming up, we're going to learn more about what's going on with the camp. Also, I'm told we're going to do some sailing, right? Yeah. All right, there we are. We'll toss it back over to you.
I love that they take those life jackets seriously, too. That's good stuff. So the sun is shining, the weather is heating up, and you can cool down at the Sac State Aquatic Center.
We are checking back in with Aqua Ashley,
Forgot about that. Aqua Ashley.
who is having fun out there. The kids weren't, but she is. I'm just kidding, Ashley.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Aqua Ashley was circa, early 2000, well, not early 2000s, like 2010 maybe.
Yeah.
And there was a time when I was like, no one's paying for this hair appointment, so we're gonna have to stop Aqua Ash. That needs to come to an end. Enough about me. Let's get back to the kids. Yeah, guys, the Sac State Aquatic Center, really a great place for the public, but also really the kind of premier spot for summer camp. 240 kids started a 5-day summer camp today. It's all about boating safety. You see some returning campers out on sailboats, some of them by themselves. They are masters at this. Brian, you guys have been in season now for how long?
We've been in for this our 44th year.
Wow, 44th year.
We started in 1981, yeah.
1981, and you've been with them for how long?
Since 85.
85.
So my entire career.
Yes, I would say you know what you're doing, right? If people are just tuning in, let's talk about this summer camp and why it's so important for parents to get their kids involved.
Well, summertime parents are looking for activities, safe activities for the kids to get engaged in. Here at the Aquatic Center, they can windsurf, they can sail, canoe, kayak. Most importantly, they learn motorboat safety, how to be in and around the water. There's so much water around the Sacramento region, Folsom Lake, American River, the Sacramento River, and if there's one thing that these kids learn, that they can be safe in and around the water wearing a life jacket.
Yeah, that's so important. Obviously, that's what we see while here, and I'm told they have to wear that life jacket at all times. Let's talk about the sailing. I mean, these kids are having such a good time out there. Again, masters, they know what they're doing. So give us a quick little breakdown of how this works.
Well, Lake Natoma is a perfect venue. We don't have big wind like you would have in the Bay Area. So our kids can learn how to sail, learn the parts of the boat, how to rig the boats in a very controlled environment. As you can see, it's not really windy, but you can see that they're perfecting their skills with light wind, and it's a perfect venue.
I love that. And speaking of the perfect venue, really the perfect place for the public to come out. I can't tell you how many times I'm just kind of driving by and I look over and I see so many people on the water having a good time, and we see some rowers right behind us. Brian, for people watching at home, just part of the public, they can pretty much do anything out here, right?
Yeah, 95% of our users is general public.
Yeah.
They can windsurf, sail, canoe, kayak, water ski, wakeboard, row. Like I said, it's a perfect venue. You have a rural setting in an urban environment. Folsom Lake is just 5 miles up the road. And it's just a perfect venue. There's no other boats, and they can learn all those activities. And we'll service about 50,000 people this year.
Wow,
so, yeah.
wow. And of course, things are going to be heating up later this week. So I'm sure you're anticipating quite a few people.
Yeah, we'll have about 100-degree temperatures later on this week and make sure that everybody stays hydrated. Nimbus Flat is a beautiful venue here in Sacramento region. State Parks is one of our longtime partners, as well as Division of Boating Waterways, who granted a lot of the docks and the equipment and the facilities that we have here at the Aquatic Center.
Well, thank you so much for everything you guys do, especially for the kids. Obviously, boating safety, water safety. Wear those life jackets. Wear those life jackets. We cannot stress that enough. But yes, come on out. All the information is on the website, gooddaysacramento.com. Well, toss it back over to you.
When you did your tease just a
Yes.
moment ago, you had a young lady who was on the show about 7, 8 years ago, and she was talking about don't be like my dad and get hit in the head with a boom. And I feverishly went to go find the clip. I found it.
Deep in the archives.
Yes, deep in the archives. This is her 7, 8 years ago. Listen.
And you know why we call it a boom?
Boom, chicka, boom, boom. Why?
Because a boom can maybe hit you in the head if you don't look out carefully enough.
Yeah. And I wasn't paying attention. That's why I almost got hit in the head.
Right?
Like my dad.
And there she is
There
by
she is.
herself. And she's 15 now, right?
That's crazy.
Eva, fantastic court. That is what I'm talking about. You and John pulling that clip. Thank you so much for
wasn't
that. Great. 8 years ago today. Okay,
I just love the legacy that this show brings.
Yeah.
That young lady was a little, and now
Yeah,
she's out
right?
sailing on her own. 15 years old.
And also,
Not getting hit in the head with a boom.
from now on, I'm going to
little
call
too.
that part of the boat the boom chicka boom boom.
The boom, chicka, boom, boom. Thank you, Ash.
Boom,
Thanks,
chicka,
Ash.
boom, boom.